Now it's not muted. Hello.
Greetings, my disciples.
Hello, everybody. Happy Halloween. We already had our Halloween party in Toronto, so we had nothing to do today, and I figured we'd do like a stream for everybody else who has nothing to do today, because I have been that person who has been alone on Halloween. And
That's us right now.
Yes, and again, and it's very boring and depressing. So we got dressed up. I am a queen.
And I am me.
Okay. And we did a pumpkin carving stream like in 2015. It was really fun. I didn't carve my pumpkin though. I just made it have like a cute little face. So this year I'm actually going to carve it. Do you have the stream up?
Sorry.
See if there's any technical difficulty or anything. Sorry, we're like super late. There was so much technical difficulties. Apparently, you can't do this on an iPad. Yeah, it's impossible. There was so much.
Look at my hot ass.
Stop it! Pause it!
Okay, cool. So yeah, we got the live chat up here. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, and you could also send us super chats because we'll be taking like questions throughout this entire thing, and we'll answer your little super chats, and we'll do fun stuff like that.
My extremely fancy king costume broke as soon as I put on the gauntlets.
Extremely, very expensive. Extremely expensive. Let's see.
Let's take this shit to the next level, shall we?
Oh my god. The real gauntlets are coming in. Gauntlets.
Gauntlets.
The gauntlets.
The gauntlets.
Oh, we had a giant meetup in Toronto, and it was super fun. It wasn't supposed to be giant. I literally went to Twitter, and I was like,
I expected like 10 people.
I expected like 4 people.
Maybe 10 at the tops, and there was like 20 people.
It was like a mini convention, and it was like a spontaneous thing on Twitter. Hey guys, we're in Toronto, meet at this little park tomorrow. And I saw like 4 people around the corner, and I was like, all right, cool, we're gonna meet some friendos. Pretty cool. And then it was like 20 people. We posted a picture of it on Instagram. It was awesome, and if you guys were there and maybe watching, it was really cool meeting you and talking to you, even though it was freezing cold, freezing my ass off for you.
Yeah, poor little June.
Okay, so okay, guys. So super chat questions, send them, and we will answer them while we carve our little pumpkins. Now,
here we go. Gauntlets.
Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ!
How's this costume?
Is Skeptics so random facts asked? Is Skeptic supposed to be King Henry? Is that what you were?
Yeah. Wait, this is no way this is gonna hold this.
Oh my god.
It's gonna break.
Oh my god. I'm dangerous.
Happy Halloween,
oh my god,
everybody!
Stop! Stop! Okay. Okay. Oh, Paul Joseph Watson spreading fake news. Honey! I got in a huge fight with Paul Joseph Watson before. I've called him out on this type of shit 3 times. He likes to like think a troll is serious, and then he spreads it as like legit. He's like, haha, like the left is crazy. And I'm like, sir, excuse me, that is fake. And then once people start calling him out, he'll be like, who cares if it's fake? It's still funny. It's like, no, but you're pushing it as legit. Like we already have enough proof that leftists and Antifa are crazy. We don't need to make things up. And that just like, isn't that the most annoying thing ever? And his excuse for making thinking things are real and then like getting caught, and he's just like, it doesn't matter, it's funny. Who cares if Antifa looks silly? It's like, yes, but like, let Antifa look silly for real, not for fake troll things that aren't actually Antifa. You know what I mean? It's just like, this is the man who screams about fake news in front of his map every day. And he's legitimately telling me that it's okay to spread fake news because Antifa does other bad things. So I was like, sir, next time you get accused of doing something that you didn't do, remind me to tell you that it's okay because you've done other dumb shit. So he was like screeching at me. It was hilarious. And yeah, you were skeptic.
I wasn't paying attention.
Skeptic was
I was setting up my new PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm. He got a PlayStation 4 today, and I bought
I had
him.
all these like club points or whatever, customer points that I had to spend, so I bought a PS4.
Okay, Gary Corrier asked, what are y'all's favorite Halloween memories? My favorite Halloween memories? I guess I'm...
Well, our first what was it? Was it our first Halloween together? Was actually pretty cool. We went to, there was just some random event set up in town.
It was like some bizarre, very chill.
It was like, yeah, it was a band, but it was set up like a rave.
Yeah, it was like a relaxed rave.
It was like
weird.
Yeah, it was a super chill rave.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was awesome. Remember the name of the group?
No, it was all like underwater themed, which was really cool.
Yeah, and everybody was wearing glow in the dark paint except for us.
We just stumbled in there. He was the Joker and I was Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Not Suicide Squad. This was before Suicide Squad.
People kept hitting on us all night.
Oh, and then we went to a Halloween party the other day. Girls were literally grinding at his feet. Can I just tell you this for a second?
Wow. Yeah,
Because you're the hottest one there.
I was killing it. I was killing it.
You're always the hottest one wherever we go, though. So this is not surprising.
I think my best Halloween moment, actually, when I was a kid. I was very, very young, and my mom used to make our Halloween costumes because we weren't rich, and she also liked making things.
Mm-hmm.
And she made me a skeleton, and she basically like sewed these cotton balls and like strips. And I remember going to school, and I felt like $1 million because I looked like a fucking skeleton.
Cute.
It was the best day of my life.
I can't really think of my best Halloween. I've dressed up for Halloween every single year. Even when I didn't have anywhere to go or anything to do, I just like got a costume because I literally have guys, I have nightmares that I miss Halloween. To this day, I have nightmares that I find out that Halloween is tomorrow and I need to get a costume together. I have nightmares that I don't have one, and I'm like, oh, and there's like no costumes left, and people are like, shoot, what are you for Halloween? And I'm crying in my dreams.
Oh, here's a good Halloween memory is we literally waited until the day before Halloween to buy the pumpkins.
Oh yeah.
And every single display in town was either sold out or they just completely removed the.
Where did all the pumpkins go?
It was our fault.
They were gone. There were barrels and boxes of pumpkins. There were mountains of pumpkins in front of every store, and then suddenly we want one, and they're all gone. It was a mystery.
So it was our fault because it was the last day before Halloween was a random Monday, and we even drove out into the country to find those like pick your own places, and even they were all fucking shut down.
Oh.
They weren't even selling corn. It was a dry day.
Yeah.
We found these two luckily at some random corner store in Bath, Ontario, and they had 3 of them, one white and 2 orange ones. And that's what we got.
You got lucky.
I found this
So
little
lucky.
baby one, and I love him.
$1.75 for that sucker
Yeah.
right there.
Okay, hey June and Greg from London. Just want to say I'm a huge fan of the content you both produce together and as individuals, and you both seem like very okay and down-to-earth people. Keep up the good work. That's from Michael L. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike.
Very sweet. Gerg ain't got nothing on my Chris Ray Gun costume. That is from Blinko. Are you carving those pumpkins? Yep. We're about to carve them.
Working on it. I don't even know. I'm blanking on what.
Karam Halawa says, are you going to do more meetups in the future in Toronto? It was awesome seeing you guys, but I'm disappointed I could only stay for the last 5 minutes. Yeah, we're probably going to do more. I feel like wherever we vacation, we should do a meetup.
Yeah, like it's kind of our bad. I mean, we don't know what to expect. We didn't know that there'd be more than like 5 people that would show up. So I figured what we were gonna do is like slip into a bar or something.
Slip into a coma.
Slip into a coma.
Every time
Just slip
you
into
say
a
that.
slip into a bar and just like chill, but there was just too many people. And we've tried that before where we just like show up at a random restaurant with too many people.
No, that
and
didn't
it
work.
doesn't go well.
Oh my god.
So
At the meetup, you were like, we're gonna slip into, and I was like, a coma. You did the same thing.
yeah,
I always laugh about that.
I didn't know what we were gonna do.
Slip into the DMs. Slip into a Slim Jim. From Redwire Sound, do you watch Oni Plays?
I've seen it. Yeah, I don't know that I watch it. I've seen
I follow him on Twitter, and I'm like up to date with everything his little group does, but I've never seen his videos.
Yeah, I've seen
But I
them. It's fun stuff. Yeah, we follow each other on Twitter though.
Yes. Guys, what should I carve my little pumpkin into?
What should I carve him into?
What are you carving yours into?
I'm going for something that seems happy and harmless, but I'm hoping will end up looking kind of creepy and maybe off-putting. And
Wait, you're like doing the same thing I'm doing.
No,
It looks like it so far.
you don't know what I'm doing.
Are you doing like the happy like face?
The happy what face? What's with this?
This is the eyes.
And then what are you doing for the lips?
The kitty. Face.
Okay, I'm not doing kitty
The
face.
W.
No, the mouth is gonna be way different.
Oh, okay.
Way different.
It's gonna be scary.
No, you're just gonna regret giving me a pumpkin.
Okay. In this is Rockstar.
Energy drink, yes.
I'm drinking an energy.
You're only allowed to have what's in that cup, okay? We bought these goblets special for this stream too. And we bought these carving tools that
Doctor.
when we're done, I'm going to use to carve my pain away.
Dr. Joshua 20 said, "Are you gonna carve through pumpkins with swords?"
Oh fuck yeah, I wish.
No.
I wish.
No.
We could do it with that one. We could go into my parents' backyard when we're done with these and chop these in half in a video if you want with the swords.
Oh my god. Have you ever used your swords?
Okay, I've used that one. Okay, can you grab that? Okay, so quick review of my swords. This is the first one I bought that's a real sword, and it's all black. Even the blade is black, and it's technically like a fantasy sword, but
Oh my
you're
god.
not gonna get hurt by
I don't
the
know.
scabbard, baby. It's a leather scabbard. The thing with this is it is technically a functional sword, but it's super whippy.
Mhm.
Like if you could like play a fucking like song on this thing, it's so whippy. But we could cut your pumpkin in half with this, and then I wouldn't mind getting one of my other swords dirty to cut this sucker in half.
Do a picture carving of Big Red. She's horrendous.
Oh yeah.
There is a new interview, well not a new interview, but there's the full interview of Big Red that Cassie J did for the Red Pill movie, which by the way, see that movie, don't let the title fool you. Red Pill movie. It's not cringe, it's a very, very good documentary about men's issues and how feminism is poopy. It's for poopy heads.
Feminism is for poopy heads.
So I think you guys really like it if you've never seen it. But anyway, there's a new full interview of Big Red. She's just a terrible person. She's just not a good person. SP says, Shu, my girlfriend gave you a letter at Mythesis. She was really nervous. Oh my god, so thanks.
I remember you guys.
Oh my god, your girlfriend is like the cutest human being.
Yeah, we remember you
So
guys.
both of you are really, really cool.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you too.
And yes, I love that letter. I still have it, and I'm like,
I remember her. She was nervous.
I'm creepy, and I have a box full of like fan things and old letters and stuff. So it's in there. It's in my shrine. And I loved it. It made me really happy. I get a lot of letters like that from girls. Lot of very
Yeah,
similar
in our PO
letters.
box too. I have a PO box, and I mean, if you have things that you want to send to June, you can.
Oh, yeah.
You can send it to my PO box. It's not hers, but I mean, if you address it to me, I can forward stuff to her like that. And we get a lot of fan letters of people thanking us and stuff, but the ones that people send to you are just so fun.
Very long letters from girls saying like, "Oh, I thought I was alone, but I feel the same way you do," and it's like really, really sweet and inspiring. And it makes me keep wanting to laugh at BuzzFeed for you.
I thought you were gonna say live.
To live, the same thing. There's no difference. But yeah, the Dakira says, since semi is the prefix for half, why are all the small trucks called trucks and the large ones called semi-trucks? Shouldn't the smaller ones be called semi-trucks because they are half the size?
Well, it depends. If you go to the UK, they're called lorries. End of question.
Oh god, I made everything he said like sound so much less worse. Lorries. I was 30. Okay, I looked at my subscriptions on YouTube and I saw that Chris Reagan uploaded a video 30 seconds ago. And I was like the second comment, and I was like, this was uploaded 30 seconds ago. What am I doing? It was really weird. I've never been that accidentally like early to a video except for you. He sends me his unlisted videos and I upvote them. Remember when you saw one upvote and you were like, what? I was like, oh, that's me.
Yeah.
I comment first on them and I cheat. Greg, are you still gonna make a video for that Gundam I sent you? If not, can I at least get a picture for it? The Gundam was
It's actually right behind the camera.
Yeah, it's right there, and
now.
it was actually holding up the laptop before, but we took it down.
Yes,
So it was
I'm
our
actually
laptop.
looking forward. I'm still gonna make a video of me putting it together.
That was from Dagmar1117.
Yeah, it's like a really obscure Patreon hangout joke, but there's this series that is a spoof of Gundam, and they make a different Gundam for every country.
It's a chick, and he said it was really fucking hot. So, so a friendo sent it to him, and now we have it. It's this Gundam that's like a girl. It's a girl.
It looks like Sailor Moon.
It looks like a
it's
Sailor
hilarious.
Moon.
Yes.
Okay. From Random Facts, did you know scorpions can hold their breath for 6 days? Random facts.
Okay.
That's pretty
Is
random.
that true?
That's a pretty random fact.
Everybody knows the one about cockroaches being able to live for several days without their head.
A skeptic lookalike exists on YouPorn.
It's
Sure,
me.
it's a lookalike. It's probably.
It's a me.
Remember when you first showed your face? Like 1 million people said you looked like a porn star.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know if that's an insult.
Is that an insult or a compliment?
I think it's a compliment. I think they're just saying you look hot.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, maybe they're saying I look like a fuckboy.
No, it makes you. You're just hot. maybe I'm just saying my
You're a
own.
little bit biased.
I'm a little biased. Some women have penises.
Good
Greg reminds me of my Fable 3 character.
Oh, good. Have you ever played Fable?
No.
Half decent MMO or half decent RPG.
Oh, I bought him Bloodborne. Is that a good game?
Oh, I can't wait to play Bloodborne.
Please. Is that a good game?
Yeah, I haven't even played the PlayStation 4 yet, but she got me Bloodborne for it, so.
By the way, these chairs are really farty. That's not us. These are the farty chairs.
Yeah, I hate these chairs. I can't wait to replace them.
You look like you have a huge penis. That's what they were saying. It's nice. Okay. It's very nice.
YouTube's supposed to be family friendly, everybody. Please.
June, why does Jesus have a Mexican name?
Jesus.
Jesus. I bet Greg would like Dark Souls more.
I bet I would, to be honest. Yeah.
Everyone thinks that my pillow of his character is Dark Souls. When they come to my channel, they're like, nice Dark Souls spell.
But June and I both have a shared love of the Victorian era as well. So she'll at least enjoy watching me play Bloodborne, I think. She's not allowed to touch my PlayStation. No, that's not true. We got a Injustice 2. We can play that together.
Is there Wonder Woman?
Yep. There's probably some other female characters.
I'm like, you know how people are like, video games don't need female characters. Like, that's true. But I always pick the female characters. Always.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way they move. They're always flimsy.
Yeah, I like the way
and
they
also
move
they
too.
have butts and
That's
boobs.
why Tomb Raider was so fucking popular for so long.
With her polygonal boob.
Oh man, you know what? When I was pretty young when that came out, and that was porn to me at the time.
That's really cute.
And there was this rumor of a mod where you can play as her naked, and just the idea of that consumed me.
Oh my.
I didn't know how to get mods back then, though. I'm talking young.
Okay. It's really cute. It's really cute.
I'm talking young, and the internet was
The internet was but a dream.
the internet was but a twinkle in our eye. My earliest memories of the internet are I was hanging out at a friend's house, and he was like the rich friend, and his older brother was playing what they called a tank game, though you can't see any tanks. It's just a text type game over a modem.
What the fuck? And that was your rich friend?
That's over the modem. And they were literally typing their moves and their attacks at each other and like getting upset when one would win, another would lose. And I was so confused by what I was witnessing. And this is back when it was dial-up. And
I remember dial-up.
that was gaming. That was early internet gaming.
My first memory of the internet was at my aunt's house. She had dial-up and a huge computer. I remember being obsessed going over there because the internet. And I always went on like Nickelodeon.com. But I didn't know how to spell Nickelodeon, so I had so much trouble. Like I would go into the search bar and be like, Nickelodeon, and like I could never get it. I just wanted to. I used to just play on her. She had a screensaver game where you can destroy your screensaver. Does anyone know what this is called? It was an old thing. I think she had a Mac. I'm not sure, but it was like a fake mock-up of your desktop. Sorry, not screensaver. Of your desktop, and you can destroy your desktop. And you can click ants, and the ants will eat your desktop. You can click bombs. You can bomb your desktop. You can click flamethrower, and you can put your desktop on fire. It was the coolest thing.
Sounds like it was probably one of those shitty free games
Yeah,
that
it
comes
was like
with
a free
a fuck
game
ton of malware.
No, it was in the computer. Like it came with the computer.
Okay, so it's probably a malware.
It was fun as
It
heck.
came in the computer. God, that's so fucking cute.
It came in the computer.
It came in the computer.
It was in it.
It was inside of
And
it?
yeah, and like it was the funnest thing, and I would love playing it. It was super duper fun. Sexy Pencil says, I would pay good money if you guys did a meetup stateside.
Oh yeah, we'll probably do one.
Colorado or Boston.
We should have done
People
one.
remember that. You guys remember that? Do you remember Desktop Destruction? Is that what it was? Desktop Destroyer? Okay, which one? Is it Desktop Destruction or Destroyer? Desktop Destruction. Oh my god. People are saying Destroyer and Destruction. Which one? Oh my god, people remember what I'm talking about. Okay, that was like my earliest memory of computers in general was Desktop Destruction game. I was obsessed with it.
Well, my second memory is my second richest friend. Much later on, this is actually, it wasn't an internet game, but I remember it was a car game.
Mm-hmm.
And the fucking cars had like 4 polygons, and I was obsessed with playing that game. But to be honest, I was, we never owned one. My dad had like computers for his business, but we never really owned like a proper gaming computer. Like there was like golf and shit,
Mm-hmm.
Wheel of Fortune on his computers. But my first real gaming experience ever was a Commodore 64 at my friend's house, and they bought it secondhand, and it had Ghostbusters on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dagmar1177 says, just a quick clarification, it was from an actual Gundam series that I'm pretty sure was made to poke fun at anime tropes. The rest of Gundam. Mobile Fighter, G Gundam, go watch, its stupidity is amazing. Greg, I would kill a man to see you shirtless. That's Spiro. A fan did see him shirtless, by the way. Can we tell this story?
When was this?
At the wedding.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
So, we were at his brother's wedding, like, a few weeks ago, and somebody came up to him and recognized him at his own family's
Well,
wedding.
actually, my brother introduced.
Introduced.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, I'm a fan. And then, like, at the end of the night, all of his cousins and friends and stuff, everybody was drunk, and all the dudes took off their shirt and tied their ties around their heads, like I don't even know, Rambo. And they were all like, oh!
It's really hard to explain things that happen at a big family wedding, you know?
And then you did it. It was super fucking hot, and he was all shirtless and sweaty, and it was a very good night. It was, yeah. So one person on the internet has seen him shirtless. The fan joined in too, by the way. He wasn't just out. Random facts. Did you know mantis shrimp can punch at 50 miles per hour, accelerating quicker than a .22 caliber bullet, which will cause the water surrounding them to briefly reach the temperature of the sun's surface? Random facts.
I think that's in the Planet Earth series.
Oh, yeah?
Something. I've seen that before.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I've seen it in action, baby. It's not something to be truffled with.
Damn, Thick Daddy Greg putting it down at weddings. Shoe Off Head, why is this not on your main channel? Because last pumpkin carving stream was on this channel, and I thought I would just keep it up. Plus, this channel is more relaxed.
Yeah,
I feel like
this channel is just for shits and giggles.
And I haven't uploaded onto Shoe on Head in a while, so I feel like if I just came out and was like, hey, I'm doing a stream where I carve pumpkins, that's all I did for 2 months.
That
so,
would be a giant proverbial kick in the mouth.
yeah, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to come back with a bang, some really good videos.
Hey, June, why don't you sack your entire audience at the exact same time?
Yes.
Kick them all square in the balls.
Yes. Seamus McKenna says, probably don't remember me, but I got to meet you both at MythCon. I didn't get to say this to you guys, but your content honestly changed the way I view things so much. My Twitter is Shameless Moose. I've definitely seen you tweeting before, so I will follow you, Shameless Moose. Thank you very much. Yeah, MythCon was super duper fun. I loved VidCon, and I loved MythCon. And I'm very used to, like, meeting people now. I was very nervous about it at first, but I think VidCon and MythCon really helped me get used to it. Yeah, I'd go gay for Greg. Why don't you guys do Chatterbait?
Jesus Christ. That's a camming.
Camming. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
No.
don't knock Chatterbait. There's some goddamn heroes on that site.
Heroes.
There are
True
some
American heroes.
true Canadian heroes there
True
too.
Canadian, yeah. Remember
When I hold the cameras, we only want to say hi to them.
there was a porn pop-up that was like a cam girl, and I thought she was real, and I thought she was live, but it was a bot.
Yeah, it was just an ad.
And I was trying to say hi to her. He's like, baby, what are you doing? I'm just like, I want to say hi. He's like, honey, that's just a pop-up. I was like, oh.
It's cute, baby. It's okay. We'll go back on and we'll talk to
Okay.
the real one.
Okay, I'll talk to see how she's doing. I'm going to do a video on Steve Shives, and I was never going to, but the man is going hard on me. So I think it's time. I think it's time to lay the hammer down. And I don't feel bad about it anymore. He's honestly a scary person. I say this in full serious. Steve Shives is the scariest person that I know. Probably. Well, Roosh is up. I think Roosh is really scary.
Yeah.
But Steve is up there. He's very authoritarian. Like, scary.
Honestly, never interacted with somebody that was more authoritarian than Steve Shives. I've never, other than him, I've never met somebody that was so intolerant of people that
just disagree with him.
Don't believe exactly what he believes, exactly the way he believes it. He even
He said that. Remember, he was like, they can agree with you 99%, but that 1%. Remember that?
No, we even have like mutual friends where they agreed on something, but they came to that conclusion differently, and that wasn't good enough for Steve. Steve demanded that they come to the same conclusion through the same means as them, otherwise they weren't a real friend.
Math Rock 420 says, "Suck my balls, Steve Shives." Yeah, he's really very angry about MythCon. He's still like talking about it. Happened like a month. It happened like 2 months ago, Steve.
You know, one thing, MythCon was awesome and everything, and I'm not saying this as an insult to MythCon, but before this year, MythCon was relatively unknown. Before this year, MythCon didn't really have any big turnouts. It's still a startup. Like they've only had 4 of them, and everybody's treating this like it's the quintessential atheist skeptic convention that ever existed, and that this is an atrocity. R and Raw went as far as to say that it killed the atheist movement.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of grown-ass men in my mentions lately crying about the atheist movement. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you doing? What? And then Seth Andrews.
Seth Andrews was supposed to call us and talk to us.
Okay, can I tell him?
Yeah, go ahead and tell us the story.
Seth Andrews, this man. Friends, I must tell you about this man. So Seth Andrews is one of those. He's like an old atheist guy, and that's what he does. He talks about religion, whatever. Haven't really seen much of his stuff, but he was one of those people that dropped out of going to MythCon because he couldn't handle being in the same building as people who disagreed with him. And so the man, after MythCon, he was supposed to talk to us privately, one-on-one on Skype. He told Skeptic, hey, let's talk. We were like, oh, cool, this is really cool. He never got back to us. We just kind of forgot about it. Then like 2 days after that, all of a sudden, in my mentions, the man appears, and he quote tweets a tweet of me making fun of this guy who's protesting safe spaces. I don't know if you saw this, but this guy is protesting safe spaces wearing a diaper in a little pen, like a little daycare pen.
Yeah, so let me explain the protest here. So to protest safe spaces, he's hyperbolically pretending to be a person that would use a safe space, dressed as a baby. He even had a diaper on.
And a pacifier and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your joke was?
So my joke was, yeah, dude, shit your pants next. Really trigger those libtards or something like that. Pwn those libtards.
Yeah, that'll totally pwn those libtards. She's obviously telling the man to shit his pants because that would be humiliating for him. She's doesn't actually want the libtards to be pwned, because if she did, can you imagine him shitting his pants how would that achieve that?
So Seth Andrews takes my tweet making fun of this guy who's making fun of the left, and he thinks I'm serious. He thinks I'm deadass saying pwn the libtards and shit your pants. This is how you know that he got all his information about me from Steve Shives, is because he thinks I unironically say like, yeah, pwn those libtards. And he was like, he quote tweeted that tweet and went, oh, MythCon, this is the type of people you invite?
And then when we called him out on it, he said, well, it doesn't lift the movement. Like,
Hold on, let me read some super chats really quick.
okay.
Sublime D says, love your content. I'm Gregory Dante on Twitter. Oh, fuck. I want ShoeCon. I would go that in a neutral place between Canada and America, right on the border. That was from Sublime D. Yes, maybe. Derek Ward said, I got so pissed about Chrissy and Shives trying to deplatform you. There's nothing more sad than a grown man and a middle-aged woman acting like kids. Agreed. Frogtown Road says, if you had to have a threesome with one YouTuber, who would it be? You don't have to answer that. I'm just being a dick. I love you both.
Well, we could answer that, but it might ruin our chances.
Yes. Mr. Narwhal says, Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer.
Yeah. Ted Cruz is the Hunte lover.
Ted Cruz, no, he's the cuck porn lover or family incest porn, right?
Is that what it was?
Yes,
I thought it was.
You were thinking of someone else.
I'm mixing up my
somebody
porn
else.
fiascos.
Yes, somebody else got caught looking at hentai, but Ted Cruz got
incest porn.
Yeah, incest porn.
Let's be honest though, that wasn't the worst porn.
No, it was okay.
It was okay.
She was watching
her boyfriend or
husband
husband or whatever have sex with. Well, yeah.
Or it was a mom.
It was tasteful.
It was a mom and the son or something.
That all makes much more sense.
I don't know. It was something.
I know that's a genre that people enjoy.
Something weird like that. We're aging better.
Yeah.
Some weird
something
shit.
weird like that, right?
Right. Some weird vanilla studio porn. Very weird. Yeah. Thank you, Darkia, for the $1. Who says, Eluciate says, when you guys I'm retarded. Wait, when you guys inevitably get married, will there be a shitty webcam stream of the wedding?
Yeah, we've been talking about that. We'd love to do a stream. We'll at least record it.
Not on this camera.
No, not on. We'll at least get I think what we're gonna do instead is hire a videographer and then have them just give us all the raw footage and we'll edit it into something that you guys will watch. Definitely not some normie ass shit that a normal wedding videographer would make. Like some Sarah Harmer shit. None of that.
This is kicking in.
This is energy drink. It's not alcohol.
It's kicking in.
She's not allowed to have much because she gets spacey.
Random Facts says, June, would you consider being on Medocast? I don't know if you watch Mr. Mediker. We do. We like Jim a lot, but I don't know why I would be on his podcast.
Yeah, Mediker's awesome.
Yeah. He's really cool. He is a bit of a dick, but
that's kind of the
he's
point.
fun. He's like the funny kind. Like you. You're the hot.
Am I the funny kind of dick?
You're the self-aware kind of asshole.
I try to be somewhat self-aware. Jim takes it like to the next level.
Marriage is too for women to control.
Yeah, June's not going to have very much control over marriage. Let's be honest. You know what's really funny about us is that we're way more traditional than even traditionalists.
Eluciate says, do a super normie version too. It would be hilarious.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I don't want to waste some money on
It's just a half hour of In the Arms of an Angel playing over top of our...
What the fuck, did we die? What do you think about Jordan Peterson?
That's funny. We were just talking about Peterson 2 days ago.
I've never seen a video of his yet.
Okay.
And I need to.
Peterson, I like him a lot, and I appreciate his opinion a lot. But he comes to a lot of different conclusions than I would come to. I appreciate the way that he gives us insider information into academia, because he can give us a lot of firsthand knowledge that we wouldn't be able to otherwise know. but I don't I don't mind that he brings up religion because the Bible has a lot of just universal themes in it that help us better understand human behavior and everything. But he said some dumb things, like on Reuben, he was like, well, people still, atheists still believe in God because they don't murder and they don't steal.
Oh my God.
I found that really dumb. That we've been arguing against our arguments like that since like 2005 YouTube, like way back when.
See, like stuff like that kind of makes me question everything else he says. He's so eager to be like, God though. I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't know.
And I take this with a grain of salt because this is coming from me, a huge egotist, but I find him a little bit too egotistical. I think he takes himself too seriously when he's up on stage. He kind of makes it about himself a little bit. Honestly though, I think like I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing, and it's interesting to see how quickly he's exploding. I think my only real problem with him is just I get a little bit worried about how quickly and how vehemently everybody started following him. It felt like there wasn't a lot of critical thinking going on behind his following, but I think that's all died down now, so I don't know.
Real-time talk. I'm a guy in a relationship with another guy, but he's afraid of showing affection because he says that's gay.
It is gay.
It is gay.
Let's not deny that. That is pretty gay.
You know what's pretty gay? Kissing girls. When you kiss a girl, you're kissing all the other guys that she kissed. That's gay. It's gay as fuck. All gay.
I'm never kissing you again.
You're gay. all the buns. When you kiss me, you're kissing Ollie.
That's disgusting. You're basically a rat.
Oh,
Look how good he is, just chilling.
everyone's always so surprised at how chill my bun is. But if you hold rabbits at a young age, they're very chill. Right, honey?
Right, Spoopy?
Okay, the Darkia says, the last dollar was something in a different language, but YouTube is autistic and ate my dollar like a shitty vending machine. I just said knicker. Knicker. Okay. Okay, Speed Lark Cool says, hello from Quebec. All my friends are big fans of you, so is myself. Do you plan to talk about all the men feminists being rapists? See, most of it is allegations, though, so I'd feel kind of bad.
Yeah, the Andy Signor thing is, I mean, it's not surprising. Okay, here's what I'll say. Is like, yes, a lot of people who are would-be abusers or rapists or whatever would give themselves the title feminist or social justice warrior or whatever to get into like a position of trust within a female sphere. This is speaking of Jordan B. Peterson. I think he actually brought that up at the Rogan on one of his Rogan appearances. He was talking about how it's the perfect cover. It's the perfect, like, these are men, like the kind of man like the Harvey Weinstein type. The reason that they resort to these like slimy tactics or whatever is because they don't have any game and they have nothing to actually offer women. Women aren't naturally attracted to them. So they got to play these like sneaky, like wolf in sheep's clothing games. But the thing is too, feminists are also kind of trigger happy when it comes to accusing men of abuse. So men that are feminists
in that
are naturally more likely to get accused of those kinds of things because they're already interacting with those women on a more regular basis than non-feminists. It's kind of like how you're more likely to crash your car within the first 10 kilometers of your house because that's the area that is most committed to memory, so chances are you'll just like blindly drive into it.
I've talked about this so many times in videos because it's hilarious. A lot of the SJW stuff is overcompensation, in my opinion. And it's like someone going, I'm anti-chopping your dick off.
Right.
I'll never chop your dick off. I am anti-chopping dicks off, guys. anti-chopping your dick off. It's suspicious as hell. People who say they are anti-racist really get me, like, because it's a default position to be those things. Like, I'm anti.
I get suspicious when they go a little bit further than that, and then not only say that they're anti chopping off people's dicks, but they'll say most men.
Oh yeah, most
men are rapists.
Yeah.
Like, and most men will try to rape you, and most men will whatever. Like, when these people tell you that they know that natural male behavior is to be, like, in some way sexually aggressive, what they're really saying is they themselves are that way, and they're just assuming that other men are too.
Okay, wait, hold that thought. We'll keep talking about it. Freddie Altina says, "Hi from Fargo. It's cold as fuck here. Any plans to make a video on BuzzFeed and their terrible thieving behavior? They're a bunch of assholes." All right, let's hold that because that's another conversation.
If you mean by thieving behavior, you're talking about the Jacqueline Glenn situation.
Yeah.
Speaking of Fargo, I just bought the Fargo movie on Amazon.
The male feminists. Yeah, so like, it's kind of projection when they're all like, haha, fellow white men. White men are terrible, right? Am I right? Other people, white men are awful. And it's like, what? Like, maybe you are, but why you? That's like if my videos were like, aren't women just the worst? But I'm talking about feminism.
There is a woman who makes videos like that.
Oh, there it is. There is a woman who goes, women are terrible.
She's pretty prominent within the MGTOW.
I made a video on her, actually. But yeah, that's like sketchy. It's so sketchy. It's the sketchy shit. So like, that's why it's funny that, not funny. It's not, funny is not the right word, but it's ironic that all these male feminists are being accused of these things because it's like the loudest ones have the most skeletons in their closet. And it's something that I've said in videos for years.
Now, I've got nothing
sketchy.
against Andy Signor. He's the Screen Junkies guy that just recently got accused. I've got nothing against him. He's like, seems like a pretty nice guy, but I don't know.
Wow, that's creepy.
Sort of. Are you gonna start drawing on that?
Yeah.
You get the little pen there. The masses can't wait to see what you're gonna design.
I already know.
The masses. Okay, here, let me read the chat. We'll do some stuff. The masses. Hello, the masses. Tell me funny things for me to read.
Tell skeptics some funny things to read.
Illusiat says, would it be gay for Greg to kiss June after she...
I'm not saying that out loud. That's PG-13. Like this?
I don't think that's gay.
No.
I don't think that counts. And
You tell me to go mouthwash.
Yeah, after mouthwash.
Sometimes I don't. And
Right
sometimes I don't. And then you complain. Anyway, okay.
I have the right to complain.
Yeah. I don't like this.
Anne Margaret Harris says, I love my shirt I got from Harvey Livestream. I wear it all the time.
Oh.
I was also wondering if you guys are into DDLG or if June is a liberal.
I don't know what that is. Next. Read some fanfic about yourself.
We've heard about that kind of thing.
Read some fanfic about yourself.
Oh yeah, fanfic about ourselves. Apparently there's some interesting ones.
Babe, I don't know what to do.
You do your normal thing. Do you think maybe just the eyes are too far apart?
No, I like that.
Okay. Maybe put the mouth a little higher then.
Yeah,
Okay. More videos on Fun on Head.
Fun on Head is gonna be deleted. I'm deleting all of my channels that I don't put videos on. It's only going to be this channel and Chew on Head. I can't have a million channels because I can barely keep up with one. So I'm just going to upload random videos of all
I kind of regret making multiple channels too. Oh, that's really cute.
Can you see?
I kind of regret making multiple channels too. I wish I just put everything I make on one channel, to be honest. It would make my life so much easier. Maybe 2 channels, like a vlog channel where I just put random shit. But I think I'm gonna, I mean, there's no reason I can. Okay, why don't you use the small knife? Use the little knife. Baby, okay, this is the big knife. Put the big, no, take the head off. Take the cap off. There you go. Use the baby knife.
Oh.
There you go.
I didn't know there was one. Thank you. Continue. I'm okay.
Okay.
Say people's usernames too when they send.
Oh, I was going to, but you read over me. You did it. Okay, Evelyn Lund Goldstein says, eat the bun.
No. Yeah. I did it. Wow. Oh my god.
Thank you, V-Cube Studios.
Oh my god. Carved a pumpkin.
Good job. Is that the first time you've ever done it?
Yeah.
Good for you, baby. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thumb up this video to congratulate June for finally carving a pumpkin for the first time in her life. So there's a trick to, after you've carved the thing out, you want to open it up on the inside.
Okay.
So that more light will come through. So what you do is you follow the same line, but you angle the blade so it cuts all the inside away.
Okay. I see. This.
So a friend on Gary Korea, so a friend on Discord wanted to know if y'all smoke some weed.
I've had edibles in.
Yeah, we've been to Colorado. We've been to places where weed is legal, and we consumed a good deal of weed there.
Can I tell my edibles story?
Yeah, the edibles.
So I don't like smoke. I'm not a fan of smoke. All types of smoke. So I tried edibles in Colorado. And I was high for 2 days, and I hated it. I had one gummy.
The first day you didn't get very high, but what happened was you had a second edible the second day, and you ate too much of it. You ate more than I gave you.
Just one.
No, you were only supposed to eat half, though.
I know, but
and it basically like brought back her high from last night, and then like doubled it, and then she was like that for hours.
And I was sad. It was getting me
we're just gonna stick to smoke. I think it's gonna be legal in Ontario, well, Canada, very soon, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna smoke a fuck ton of it when it's legal.
But yeah, like I love being sober. I don't like having no control over things. I don't think that's fun. Being high is a lot better than being drunk. I cannot stand alcohol. I had a rum and coke at our Halloween party, and that was not fun.
So we got a fuck, marry, kill from Bunny Sunny Mew. Fuck, marry, kill. Blair White, Hunter Avalon, Stephen Crowder. Exactly in that order, I would answer that, yes.
Wait, fuck Blair?
Yeah. Marry Hunter. And kill Stephen Crowder.
Oh, I feel bad answering any of these.
I think Stephen Crowder's a big enough boy to get last place in a game of fuck, marry.
Hunter, though.
What?
I don't want to fuck Hunter.
Then marry him then.
But that means.
Then you don't have sex with him.
Okay.
You don't have to have sex to be married.
That's true. Okay.
That's not the point of the game.
Okay. Then I'll marry Hunter, fuck Blair, and I guess kill Crowder.
Right. There you go.
But then if I marry Blair, I get to fuck her whenever I want. Just kidding.
That means. Okay. You still have to fuck one of the others.
No, then. I don't. I will kill them all.
V-Cube Studios. Howdy. I'm wanting to start a channel on natural history subjects. Should I be worried about demonetization? Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, a channel that I like a lot, Lindy Bish. I've talked to this guy before, but he basically just makes videos about historical war stuff, and his whole channel got demonetized randomly, and everybody's getting demonetized. So if you bring up natural history, especially if you talk about humans, then yes, you're absolutely going to get demonetized.
So crooked.
The game we all play is we make a video hoping that we're following the rules, only to find out sometimes we weren't, and we don't know why we weren't. And
They need like a guide.
Look how crooked
it looks
he
pretty
is.
good so far.
That's it.
It's super crooked, baby.
That's not so far. That's it.
Sexy Pencil says, please, for the love of everything, come to Colorado.
We will.
We will. We're going to live there one day.
Far future though.
Evan McKimmy, make a perfectly carved penis in one of the pumpkins. It's too late. We already started. Maybe next year I will carve a penis.
Great.
Yeah, he's super cute. Okay, so what you want to do is take the blade. See this line here?
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do is
Okay.
kind of carve on the angle. You don't have to go so extreme like that, but basically, yeah, carve on an angle.
Okay.
And that would allow more light in.
I'll read it.
Okay. Speed.
Speed Larcool 123. Are traps gay? This is a debate. We had a legitimate debate about this.
Yeah,
Like a legitimate.
we actually ended up
it wasn't-
arguing about it.
We were legitimately arguing about it. No, I don't think.
I
that's
think
gay.
it is. Yeah,
I don't think it's
obviously.
gay.
It's obviously gay.
If you are attracted to what a person looks like.
Well,
and
I
they
mean,
look
okay,
like a woman-
let's clarify. When somebody asks, "Are traps gay?" the real question is it gay to be attracted to a trap? That's what the real question is.
And to clarify, traps are cross-dressers, not trans people.
Right. And I think it is. Yes.
I don't think so because people are attracted to the second. What is it called? The second characteristics.
Secondary.
Secondary characteristics. When you see a girl on the street
Hmm.
and she's hot.
Yeah.
She's a girl.
Right.
You're not gay. But how do you know what
Right.
genitals she has? She could have a dick and you still think she's attractive. That's not gay. She looks like a girl. It's not gay.
Well, if I don't know,
Okay, so
then you're right. Then it's not gay.
okay, so
But if you do know,
if you do know,
then it's gay.
see, I don't think so. I think I don't know.
See, the whole world can't just be bi and understand
I
these
know.
things like you, June.
Nigel Thornberry asked, June, have you seen the short animation series called There She Is by Sam Baxa? I think you will like it. It's about a bun falling in love with a kitty.
Oh
Speaking
my
of which,
goodness.
we just had a bun fall in love with a kitty.
Oh yeah, our animals love each other.
I'm pretty sure my cat thinks your bun is like a retarded baby cat
That's
or
what I
something
think.
that's like crippled.
Yeah,
Because she seems to be more worried about him than like happy about him.
Fuck, marry, kill.
She like supervises him eating even.
Fuck, marry, kill. Steve Shives, Big Red, Chris Reagan. You can answer that.
I guess I'd marry Raygun just because there's no way I could stand being around the other two for extended periods of time. So I guess I kill Shives and have
Sex with Big Red.
sex with Big Red.
Whoa, that'd be fun. I bet she has.
But it'd all be worth it to get married to Chris Reagan's.
No, house cats and rabbits get along very, very. I mean, cats and house rabbits get along very, very, very well. They both are very similar animals.
As long as your cat has as long as your cat is completely absolved of all of its natural hunting instincts, like my cat used to hunt birds and stuff, but she never killed a rabbit. Rabbits tend to be a little bit too big for cats to like consider them prey. House cats don't particularly like to attack things that are the same size as them. Plus, the signals that rabbits communicate with other rabbits to indicate who the alpha is the exact opposite for cats.
Yeah.
So when a rabbit indicates to a cat that the cat is alpha. No, it's the other way around. When the cat indicates to the rabbit that they're alpha, the rabbit believes that they're the alpha in that situation.
They both think they're the alpha.
So it's very funny. Yeah, it's very funny.
Seamus McKenna, do you think it's possible Red Pill Black simply forgot to take down social autopsy?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible she just forgot to take it down and she thought that nobody would remember it. I don't know. I don't think that they were trying to like Trojan horse the site to the like conservative centrist community. I don't think that they were trying to Trojan horse her, like that there's some conspiracy. I think it was just that she didn't know that the group of people she was going into were the exact same people that were fucking hounding her for the site. I don't think she knew who her critics were. And so she just blindly joined the conservative side, not realizing that these people were her enemies.
Okay, I have so much to say about this. You all know that. I already wrote a blog about it. You can look at Blogspot, shoe on head, and find it. I already wrote a giant blog about this topic, so I'm not even going to go into it because I'll be here all night. But anyway, Matches says, has you being so open about BDSM in your videos come up at all with friends and family?
No, nobody ever talks about it.
I think that's too awkward for them.
We're not even that open about it. We've only just alluded to...
No, people just know our...
Well, I mean, we talked about it a little bit in our 50 Shades of Grey review.
That was relevant, though.
Yeah.
Burning questions. Favorite color?
I'm partial to red myself.
Really?
I like a red.
Favorite position?
I like to lie on my back.
Fetal.
Fetal.
Fetal. If I had a banana the size of Greg's dick, how big would the banana be?
You'd be satiated if you ate it, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, fuck, okay. And favorite food? Lasagna. Steak.
Steak, yeah.
Cutie.
Steak for sure. I'm such a fucking animal.
Wait, do the rap about the banana?
Oh, I got banana dick. Bitches go ape shit if she hit it. Run the jewels. I love those guys.
Satiated. What does satiated mean?
Like if you're hungry and you eat and then you're not hungry anymore. That's satiated.
Okay. Okay. Favorite body part of the other one? We already answered this in a video.
Did we? Yeah. I like that little booty.
Greg is a man's man. Canuckas asks, June, did you ever end up watching Watership Down? Greg, do you have any hope at all for Justice League, or do you think it's going to be a disaster? No, I've never watched Watership
Down. Well, okay, Justice League it's too far gone. They've surprisingly fired the original director. Who was it? What's his name? It was the guy that directed the Jurassic World. What was his name? Trevorrow. Colin Trevorrow, the most forgettable director ever. He was supposed to direct it. He basically finished, and then they brought Joss Whedon, the director of the Good Avengers movie, to basically reshoot it and fix it. So, I mean, the fact that they went to reshoots already guarantees that it's going to fail. But, I mean, I don't think it's going to be as bad as it would have been if Trevorrow had his way. I think that...
I don't understand the concept of Aquaman.
I think it won't be as good as Wonder Woman. It'll be as good as any of the other DC movies, though, that came out since fucking Man of Steel. Oh God, what a fucking.
Aquaman can like only do things in the water, so what is he even for?
He's like super strong still. He's like an Atlantean or whatever. He's like a superhuman.
Sexy Pencil says, do you guys intend on seeing The Disaster Artist?
Yes, absolutely yes. Cannot wait.
Are gays gay?
Not necessarily. Actually, know a gay guy. That's not so gay. Oh, Jesus, these questions.
Right, babe. Fuck, marry, kill. Cat Black, Lindsay from Queer Kid Stuff, Anita Sarkeesian.
Oh, Jesus.
I hate doing the kill one. I hate doing kill when it's people that I've criticized, because then I feel like weird. Like I hate them that much.
I know. That's just the name of the game.
But I feel like they'd get really fucking offended.
That's the name of the game, obviously, though. You gotta kill someone.
I'd marry Lindsay because she seems super sweet and she seems like she's trying, like, I feel like her heart is actually in the right place, but she's just like tone deaf. She's just like, I really love gay stuff and I also love kids. I want to teach kids about the gay stuff. And it's like, you need maybe to separate those things or change your demographic age. Because toddlers, I don't think so. I would fuck Anita because I think she's cute. And I'm sorry, Kat. I gotta kill you. I don't think I can stand being around Kat.
Yeah.
Feminism is for poopy heads.
I'd answer the same way for essentially the same reason.
Carlos, C, says the Vicodin didn't do nothing. He was a good boy. Okay.
It's cool.
Only retarded normies don't like Aquaman.
Nobody likes Aquaman.
Are they slightly drunk? No. No, I hate alcohol. It's disgusting. Fuck, marry, kill. Onision, Justin Trudeau, Riley Dennis. Kill Onision. I can say that in full confidence.
Wait, what was the three again?
Onision, Justin Trudeau, and Riley Dennis.
I'd marry Trudeau because I know that he'd let me get away with whatever I wanted.
That's a good answer.
I'd fuck Riley because I think she'd probably know what to do.
What?
So I guess we gotta kill Onision.
Okay, with confidence, I would kill Onision.
With confidence.
With much confidence. With Justin Trudeau, I guess I'd marry him like for the same reasons. And then I would fuck Riley because she's actually looking pretty
She's
lately.
passing pretty well lately.
She looks pretty.
Shall we say? She's transitioning well.
She knows what to do.
She know what to do.
Oh my god. Someone said Trudeau is a sub.
Exactly. And I'm into that.
Oh my god. Someone quoted, with confidence, I would kill Onision. Someone said, so you'd fuck a trap, Greg. Gay. She's not a trap.
She's not a trap, though. She's trans.
Different.
She's a trans lesbian.
Loophole. Oh yeah, she's a lesbian.
She's a lesbian, apparently.
Mary Trudeau to be bottom of the progressive stack. Shu and Greg, any guesses as to what Steve Shives did this Halloween night?
Probably handed out candy and refused to give candy to the sexist costumes.
Yes. Matches says, Greg, will you make Shu watch the Dark Trilogy of Star Wars? Ewok Adventures 1 and 2, and the Holiday Special. We have to watch the Holiday Special this Christmas, please.
This Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna hate it.
I know, I'm excited.
No, you're not.
Can we review it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ewok Adventures. What's Ewok Adventures?
There's actually a couple Ewok movies. And it is the most 80s movie ever.
Yeah.
Like this fucking little blonde kid runs into a village of Ewoks, basically. And unimportant things happen.
Derek Ward says, I'm a sub, and I think it's awesome. Shu, what's the best part about being a sub? Greg, what's the best part about being a sub? I think it's just making you happy. That's my favorite part.
The best part of about being a dom is making me happy.
Okay. Dr. Joshua 20 says, Greg, do you like Dungeon Synth and FMK? Oh, Greg, do you like Dungeon Synth and Fuck, Marry, Kill? TJ Kirk, Master Chief, Steve Shives' wife.
Just a sec.
I think Steve will let you fuck his wife. Get it? It's a cock joke.
Oh, yeah. I think I'd marry Master Chief. I'm not a big Xbox. I've never owned an Xbox.
Xbox. I'm not a big Xbox thing.
I've never owned an Xbox, but I think I'd marry Master Chief.
Mm-hmm. TJ Kirk and Steve Shives' wife. Married TJ?
I guess I gotta kill TJ. Sorry, bud.
Oh, you're killing TJ and you're fucking Steve Shives' wife. Okay. Someone says these are very easy fuck, marry, kills. Yes, send difficult fuck, marry, kills. This is the game tonight. Shu, what would you do if you were the dom? I don't know.
Would you know what to do?
No. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Greg, do
He
you
would
like...
cut a quarter of a quart of conifer if you gave him a quarter for every quart he cut.
Speedlarkle says, Greg, do you like Dungeons and Dragons?
I've actually only ever played once. There was a Dungeons and Dragons online RPG that I tried for a little while, but no, I never really got into it.
Doesn't he look super fucking cute as the little king, by the way? Oh, that's cute. It's the cutest thing!
God, you're cute.
Okay, fuck, marry, kill. The bunny from Zootopia. Ollie. Bugs Bunny.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He's gonna fuck the shit out of the bunny from Zootopia.
Yeah. I'm all about that bunny from Zootopia. I'm not... She may have turned me into a furry.
Oh my god. Ollie.
I would marry Ollie.
Oh!
And I can kill Bugs Bunny.
Fuck, marry, kill. No, we're not doing this one. Shu's mom, Shu's dad.
I guess I'd kill your dad and marry you. And that's an official proposal.
Okay, no!
That's how everyone will remember our official proposal.
Oh my god. Gorilla M says nothing. I have nothing interesting to say. That's okay. Thank you for the months. Very sweet of you. Fuck, marry, kill. Shoe on head, armored skeptic, Sarga.
We can't answer that. I guess I'd marry Sargon.
Just here to comment, okay, don't want any trouble, says, I also have nothing interesting to say. I see you in our comment sections all the time, by the way, and you have a very good name. Just here to comment, don't want any trouble. It's funny when people reply to you, and, like, YouTube doesn't have, like, a tag option, so it looks like people are typing just here to comment, don't have anything to say when they reply. I'm like, why are these people saying that? Oh, okay. Does Greg
see my Jacqueline?
Oh. Oh, creepy, baby. That's really cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
You just
it's
improv that?
Yeah, I just made it up as I went along.
That's cool. Can I put my light in?
Yeah, put your little light in there. Yeah, let me do a once over on your Jacqueline. Oh, look at all the goo. You barely cleaned this thing
Sorry.
out.
Random fact says, fuck, marry, kill. A bear, a pile of rusty nails, and Greg's pumpkin.
Well, you gotta kill the bear before the bear kills you.
I'll kill a bear with my bare hands. My bare
think I'd marry the pumpkin and just wait out until it rots and I get its pension money. And then
Fuck a pile of rusty nails.
fuck a pile of rusty nails.
I would too. Wow, that's a little kinky. I'd fuck a pile of rusty nails. Jesus. Logion says, I'd love to see you guys in person, but never come to Florida, not worth it. Fuck, marry, banish to another dimension. iDubbbz, Filthy Frank, and Ethan Klein.
I can't imagine actually going to Florida again unless we were invited to speak or something.
I don't like Florida.
No, I've been to Florida once. It was fun and everything, but I don't ever want to go there again. And I'm sorry, what was the fuck, marry, kill again?
iDubbbz, Filthy Frank, and Ethan.
Should I throw this out?
Yeah, here, I'll give you the bag and the scoop. Oh, you're gonna be cleaning all day tomorrow.
I know.
Put it on the floor next to you, it'd be easier over there. I'd fuck iDubbbz, marry. No, I'd marry iDubbbz. Fuck Ethan. No, fuck Filthy Frank. But let's be honest, he'd be crazy in bed.
That's true.
And I guess we gotta kill Ethan then.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ethan, you're dead, man.
You answered that so quickly. Fuck I.
Okay.
Here's an interesting question for you, June.
What? Don't read it out loud. I feel like it's gonna be something.
Do you ever confuse the phone contacts for your dad and Greg?
No, because I changed my dad's name on there to Father. Father.
Father.
Aubrey Studios 82 says, fuck, marry, kill. Bunty, Paul Joseph Watson, Sargon. Okay, we know who's dying.
Yeah, got killed Paul Joseph Watson.
Imagine my show.
Think I'd
The mainstream meteor
I
assassin.
think I'd fuck Bunty and then marry Sargon.
These are cute. Do you want to turn the lights off to show them?
Yeah.
There's so many lights.
Yeah, just kill those two. Just those two. I guess maybe that big one too.
The big one?
Yeah, get the big one.
Oh, I can't reach.
You got it, baby.
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh! Look at mine. He's like,
Let me move mine up here.
cool. Neat.
I gotta clean all the pen off of mine, actually.
Rave pumpkin. Fuck, marry, kill. Yourself, June, Ollie.
Well, I'd kill myself.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And marry Ollie.
Aww.
Will you blast spooky, scary skeletons as well as turning the lights off? Like spooky, scary skeletons.
I would with my iPad if somebody wasn't using it.
Ah.
Dr. Funkenstein says, thanks for giving me background noise while I draw penises.
Your multi-changing thing is driving me fucking nuts. Oh my god. I like it just fine.
Shoes Pumpkin reminds me of Gurr from Invader Zim.
Holy shit. It's just so
Chewy
bright.
Pumpkin looks like a power outlet. No!
Yeah,
It's
it
a
does.
cute
It
little
does
face.
look like a power outlet. Look
No,
at that.
leave him alone. Don't bully him.
See, that looks good.
It's very cute.
Jaden says, by the way, I'm drawing Greg as an anthro bunny right now. My Twitter is roboterart, so I'll at y'all when it's done. Thank you.
Thanks, bud.
Will Humfit says, homo couple question. What would your matching tattoos be if you had to get them? Symbol.
Our matching tattoos.
Yeah, if we had to get them. I don't. The YouTube logo.
Maybe we could get our first initials put together in like the shape of a heart.
That's really gay. I was gonna say the BDSM.
Yeah, let's just do the BDSM.
Oh, that's really cute. That was your idea. Our initials is the shape of a heart. God, I love you.
Love you, baby.
Felix Mortem says, does Greg know about 15th, 19th century history?
15th to 19th.
19th. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I'm no expert on that time period or anything, though.
Pete's Face says, June's pumpkin is tripping bowls. Also, hi, I'm kind of new to y'all's channels. Hello, Pete's Face. Brian Patton says, love the pumpkins and your videos and both of you. Fuck, marry, kill. A kid, a homeless guy, a puppy. Oh my god, none of these are a win. Kill a homeless
There's
guy.
nothing you can
Marry
say
a
about the
kid.
child that makes you sound like a good
You
person.
could marry them and like not do anything bad with them.
Marrying them is
I
a
would-
bad thing to do
Okay,
to them.
no, but I would treat them like a regular child. And we would be legally married, but we would be...
I think the best fate for the kid would be to kill him.
Oh my god! I would marry the kid and raise it as a normal child. I would kill the homeless guy, and I would... Wait, I have to fuck a puppy. None of these win! It's legal in Canada, though.
It's not legal. It's just not illegal.
Guys, it's legal to fuck animals in Canada.
It's not. That's a misrepresentation of it's. There's no precedent because that's not a thing that happens here.
This is the funniest fuck, marry, kill ever been faced. Okay, I guess I want to kill a puppy. Maybe killing the kid is the best thing.
That's what I said. Killing the kid is his best fate.
Killing the kid, marrying. Wait,
And then
fuck
marrying
a
the
puppy.
puppy.
Fuck
Marry
no,
the
marry
puppy.
the puppy. Fuck the homeless guy.
Kill the child.
Kill the child.
Oh my god! Happy Halloween, everybody.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna upload that segment as its own.
God. This is the worst game
Shu,
ever.
my urban exportation says, Shu, would you fuck Greg if he dressed up as a lumberjack man? Only sing Monty Python songs and only eat Spam. Justin Trudeau is Che Guevara's love child. Would I fuck you if you dressed as a lumberjack? Yeah, that's what you always dress like. Also, that's really hot.
That's my natural form.
Fuck, Luciette says, fuck, marry, kill, Trump, both Clintons, Trudeau. Marry Trump because he's rich,
Fuck yeah.
okay?
You know you're gonna make a good amount of money when you divorce his ass.
Fuck both Clintons, kill both Clintons.
Kill both Clintons.
They're reptilians, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they don't feel emotions.
They don't- and I guess fuck Trudeau.
Yeah, fuck Trudeau.
There you go. Someone quoted you, I'm no expert in that time area, whilst dressing like a king. You look really hot as king. I'm
Am
not
I
over
okay
it.
as a king?
You're hot. You got that king bod.
I got this costume because it looked funny.
No. But that's you all the time. Oh, I'm gonna be an ironic something, and then you just wind up looking hot. You're that fucking nerd girl with the glasses. I'm such a nerd. She just looks hot. Shut up. I'm sorry I'm bullying you. Fuck, marry, kill, Rich Evans, Mike Scalasa,
Stoklasta.
Stoklasta, and Jay Bell.
I'd fuck Jay,
Yeah? He's like a twink.
marry Mike. And unfortunately, that means I have to kill Rich Evans.
I don't think was Rich. Oh yeah, Rich was.
That's unfortunate because Rich is my favorite.
Is it true Greg can only? Is it true Greg can only get it up if June is crying?
Not exclusively when she's crying. It's just easier.
Oh my god. Shu, would you still be with Greg if he had a tiny penis? Hell yeah. It's all about how you use it. You could have literally no dick.
Thank God that's not true.
Oh, I wanted to go get Ollie a costume today. They were all gone. We just waited the last minute for
What a
everything.
waste of time that would have been. And
No,
money.
they've been cute. Spooky, scary, scary.
Okay, are we all done?
We carved our pumpkins.
Did you guys have fun on this wonderful pumpkin carving stream?
I hated every minute of it.
I hope you guys enjoy this fuck, marry, kill pumpkin stream. Okay. Alright. What is happening here?
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Oh, let's play spooky
There's
scary.
no room in this room.
Ready?
It was the first thing that popped up. Trap remix? No, we don't want a trap remix.
Taste the energy. Taste that.
Shut up, I want to. Oops, I muted it. I can't even see you. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Happy Halloween. Bye. Oh, it's a remix. Oh shit.